Here is how to easily get gold camo for the knife and other melee weapons in Black Ops 6. I'm going to show you guys how to unlock it quickly and easily in this video. And I'm going to keep it as short and as simple as possible. If you want help with any other camo challenges or guides, then do check out my playlist via the card on screen or link in the description. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so in order to get the gold knife in Black Ops 6, you need to complete a bunch of camo challenges. And you can't even go for them all straight away. So I'll quickly show you guys now what challenges there are and how you go about. It's worth noting, unlike previous Call of Duty games, you don't have to level up your weapon specific levels to get the camos. You can go for them straight away. So first of all, you've got 9 military camo challenges, and these are the base challenges, after which point you can then go for the other ones. So the military camo challenges for most weapons involve headshots, but for the knife you need to get kills. And so the final military camo challenge says you need to get 100 kills with the knife. And so once you've got all 100 kills, you'll unlock that final military camo, and then you can work towards the other challenges. So to get these 100 kills, it may sound difficult or boring, but here's what I'd recommend. For your class, make sure you put on Ghost for perk 1, so you're undetectable via radar or UAV, or you can alternatively put on the Ninja perk, so you can move more quietly. Then put on Tracker for perk 2, so you can see enemy footsteps, and put on the Vigilance perk for the third slot, which displays an icon when you appear on enemy minimaps. Using these 3 perks from the same Recon class means you'll also get the Recon Combat Specialty, which is really important, really useful, and this is a bonus which means that enemies can be seen through walls for a short time after you respawn, and there's also a HUD edge indicator which flashes when enemies that are outside of your view are around. You also don't leave death skulls when you kill enemies. Now this has been nerfed a little bit because it's so good, but it's still really good, so when you spawn in you're going to see enemies that show up in red, and that's going to show you exactly what enemies are. Before we continue with the video, if you're looking to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss and Nebula camos in Black Ops 6, or grind them extremely fast in bot lobbies, be sure to check out Mitch Cactus, as these guys are the biggest and most reliable sellers, offering legitimate and safe services on all platforms. They now offer a new cheap COD point service where you can get up to an 80% discount. They already have over 10,000 reviews on Trustpilot, so for all things Call of Duty, visit mitchcactus.com and use code RAGER at checkout for 5% off. For your equipment, I'd recommend putting on a flashbang or concussion grenade for the tacticals, so you can blind or slow enemies, so it's easy to go up to them and get kills with the knife. And then for the game mode, you've got a few good options. You could go for face off, and I recommend core, and this is a mode where there's no score streaks, but you've got currently 4 small core 6v6 maps. We've got Warhead, Pit, Gala and Stakeout, and they're all really good for getting kills easily because they're small maps and there's enemies around close by, so it's easy to get lots of kills. Alternatively, there's also Nuketown around at the moment, which has just come into the game. There's a Nuketown 24/7 playlist, so you can use that as well. So you obviously just want to head into game, get your 100 kills, take cover if you needed, try and slip round into the enemy spawns, sneak there to get a few more kills, and before you know it, you'll get your 100 kills. Once you've completed the military camos, you can then move on to the next challenges. So we've then got 2 special camo challenges, and the first one says you need to get 50 eliminations while the Enforcer Combat Specialty is active with the knife. Now the Enforcer Combat Specialty is a different one where you need to use perks that are all red, and if you use all 3, you're going to get the bonus specialty. So you can put on any red perks you like, but I'd recommend these ones. You first want to put on Gung Ho, which improves your sprint and tactical speeds when you're using equipment. For perk 2, put on Bruiser, which means melee kills and finishing moves replenishes your health and you get extra score. And for perk 3, put on Double Time, so you can increase your tactical sprint duration. Using these 3 red perks will get you the Enforcer Specialty, which means that killing enemies grants a temporary buff to movement speed and health regeneration rates. So it's really useful if you're using the knife. You basically just want to go into whatever mode, like we said, to face off or Nuketown or something small, and go and get your 50 kills with this combat specialty equipped. And because all you need to do is have this combat specialty on to go for the challenge, I'd also recommend pairing this with the next challenge as well. The second special camo challenge says you need to get a kill without taking any damage 30 times with the knife. So I'd recommend doing these together to save time, but I would recommend for this challenge switching the tactical to a stim shot just so you can heal if you take damage. I'll explain why in just a minute. For the wild card, I'd also put on the tactical expert, so you can spawn with 2 extra tacticals, so you can heal yourself more if you need. And although you can overlap it with the other challenge, if you finish that first or want to do it separately, you can also put on a couple of other useful perks to do this challenge more quickly, such as Tracker to see where enemies are via their footsteps, and Ninja perk so you move more quietly. But obviously if you use this, it will remove the combat specialty. Now when trying to get these kills without taking any damage with the knife, here's what you want to do when you're in a match. You obviously can't take any damage while going for a kill, and if you've taken any damage, you need to either heal yourself or die. If you've taken damage and then you go for a kill, it won't count, and that's why it's important to have the stims if you need. And if you have a suspicion you're going to take damage, for example because you see someone, then it's worth taking cover and either waiting for them to come towards you or then going a different route or coming out a little bit later when they don't expect it. You want to kind of be as sneaky and as stealthy as you can, getting into rooms and going around into enemy spawns if you can, or popular areas of the map, and use cover to your advantage. So for example, in the Stakeout map, there is a secret vent which connects 2 rooms, so you can go between the 2 rooms with this vent. A lot of people don't know about it, a lot of people don't see it, so you can quickly pop between the 2 rooms, and if there's any enemies there, you can quickly kill them and then pop back into the vent. And if you're struggling, you can hide behind cover and melee someone as they go past. That's kind of like a last last case resort, to be honest with you. But whenever you see enemies, you kind of want to get to them quickly, either via cover or just straight away, so that you can kill them without taking damage. Once you've completed both of those, you'll have completed the special camos, and then you can move on to the mastery camos. There are obviously 4 mastery camo challenges. We've got the gold, diamond, dark spine, and dark matter. But in this video, we're just going to be talking about gold. So to get gold camo, you need to get 10 double kills or better with the knife. So for the perks, I'd recommend putting on the ones we mentioned earlier. So either ghost or ninja, and make sure it is ninja if you're playing face off, otherwise it's pointless because there aren't any streaks in face off. Then tracker for the second perk and vigilance for the third perk. You'll then get your combat specialty again, and this is really important because what it means is that you can see enemies through walls when you first spawn in, and it lets you find them more easily. So on small maps, you're going to much more easily find the enemies because you saw them through the wall. You'll also be more stealthy as well, so it's easier to get kills. For the equipment, it might be worth putting on a flashbang or concussion grenade to a group of enemies, and then when you're in a match, here's what you want to do. So first of all, the challenge says get double kills or better, meaning it's any kind of rapid kill, so double kills, triple kills, fury kills, whatever it might be. You just need to get a number of kills quickly in a match in short succession. So if you get a triple kill medal instead, it doesn't matter, it'll still count as a point. So you just need to get a double kill medal or better. Once again, you want to try and push towards the enemy spawns and high flow areas of the map, and you want to hold down that area to look for enemies. It can be great to kind of hang around objective and more popular areas, especially if you're playing domination or hardpoint modes within face off or Nuketown, and you want to wait for several enemies to show up to take that objective, for example a flag. In terms of timing, you should have a few seconds between kills, but try and get them as quickly as possible. I would say you probably have about 3 to 5 seconds between kills in order to get a double kill. This obviously changes as you go for like triple and fury kills and so on. And like I say, make sure you make use of the recon combat specialty so you can see enemies through walls, find where they are and get to them quicker. And if you see a couple of enemies, just quickly go from one to the other. If you do those things, you're going to get the gold camo on the knife. But if you want to go on to get any of the other mastery camos like diamond, dark spine or dark matter on the knife, or if you want to work on camos for other weapons, then be sure to check out my camo guides playlist via the card on screen or link in the description. If you guys found this useful, then be sure to drop a like so that other people can find this video too. It's greatly appreciated. And if you like these kind of short, simple videos, then make sure you're subscribed so you stay up to date with all my latest Black Ops 6 videos. You don't want to miss out on them. I've got new videos coming all the time on the fastest XP methods and glitches, camo guides and challenge guides. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.